Okay, welcome to Divine Lotus Tarot. So I have a message. It could apply to those of you, if you have a Libra South Node, you could be dealing with someone with a Libra South Node, or someone who is a Libra Sun sign, or someone who got some type of significant Libra placement. So initially, what I first heard was heavyweight. So I was picking up the energy that there could be someone who is like a boxer, who energy I keep picking up here, who yeah. So besides that, when I looked up what heavyweight is associated with or what it's considered, because initially I think of boxing, but I looked it up and I went to Wikipedia. It said heavyweight is associated with boxing, with kickboxing, with mixed martial arts, with wrestling. It could also pertain to a person, place, or thing that is powerful or have significant influence. Okay, so that might be helpful for some of you. But I was picking up the energy, yeah, that there is someone whose energy I keep picking up, like it feels like they're a boxer, and so this could be someone who is a professional boxer, okay, or someone who is associated with boxing or something like that. But besides all that, I also was hearing 50 Cent, 21 Questions. The two parts that kept replaying that I kept hearing was, okay, I heard the part where he says, "Would you let me in the Bentley? Would you let me on a bus?" I asked 21 questions and it's all about us. And then the other part that I heard was, "We all humans, girl, we make mistakes. To make it up, I do whatever it takes. I love you like a fat kid loves cake. You know my style. I say anything to make you smile." So those were the two lines that kept like replaying over and over again, that kept coming through to me. So what I'm picking up is, for some of you, you could be dealing with, have interest in, or there's a secret admirer here of someone, okay, who has not approached you yet. But in regards to this person and their life, their personal life, it could be an aspect or a side to this person that could be like a dark side of this individual. It could be like a shadow side of this person that this individual is known for. Okay, so it could be the impression that people have of this person. It could also be a reputation that this person has. I'm getting an energy where someone could have a reputation as pertaining to like being a domestic abuser. Okay, um, that's what I'm picking up. And I feel like for some of you, in the instance that this person has been a domestic abuser, like where they actually have done it, because for some of you, it could be a situation where this person, like, that's just the reputation associated with this person and the impression that people have and how this person is identified. It does not mean that this is who this person is, okay? But in other instances, for some of you, this could be part of this person past, and they no longer they no longer do this. Maybe in the past they did used to um, do do this. You know, they did used to put hands on their partners. Okay, this also could just be an individual who had a reputation for fighting. Okay, this could be someone who is a professional combat sports athlete or whatever you want to call it. Okay, the other thing I was getting pertaining to this person is, for some of you, this individual in a past life, they did this. So for some of you, this person in this current life, it could be someone who is doing the same thing, like where it's their profession, okay? For others of you, it could just be maybe this person has a lot of pent up like anger, aggression, things of that nature, because this attributes back to a past life, okay? So when we're talking about a past life, we're talking about not in this current lifetime. In a past life, or maybe several past lives, this person maybe was either a professional fighter or of some sort, or this individual had a reputation for like fighting kicking ass, putting hands on people, okay? So this could be how this person deals with things in this life, which has maybe negatively got some type of association with this individual of being either abusive, an abuser, domestic abuser, or that they're violent or something of that nature, right? Or that they just got a bad temper. Um, for some of you, it could just be the fact that this could be a aspect of this individual that like things could get there. Maybe they've never went that far, but maybe things could get there. So essentially what I'm getting is, someone has a very strong pent up amount of anger, aggression, rage within them. Now, in that aspect, and even if it is individuals who have previously had domestic abuse issues, it feels like this person would need to choose an outlet, maybe like boxing or kickboxing or wrestling or mixed martial arts. Like that might be in their best interest in this lifetime to relieve some of that anger, that tension, that aggression. Okay, they may need a healthy outlet to release it, especially if they've known that they've put hands on people before, um, but especially if they just tend to have a lot of pent up anger and rage, and it might be best for them to find an outlet where they can relieve that before it escalates and it gets to a point where they just allow it to unleash, okay, in a manner that wouldn't be healthy or in a manner that would cause more harm and damage than them just voluntarily choosing to actively, go relieve that energy. Okay. So someone could have a very bad temper and you may not know this. Okay. They could repress it. And this could have to deal with maybe past issues with relationships that this individual has been in, where in some instances, this could be a person who has dealt with some type of abuse or domestic violence themselves. And this could be why this person maybe has resulted to doing this, because it's almost like because it's happened to them, this is how they know how to relieve it, okay, because it's something that they saw. So it's essentially like a learned behavior. For others of you, it could just be a situation where this person, did deal a lot with situations where they were getting abused by their partners, their lovers, um, or just getting taken advantage of in other ways, maybe like bad contracts or bad deals, bad agreements, things of that nature, bad business, if they had partnerships with business, like they could have been getting taken advantage of. And I just kind of feel like they just have a lot of pent up aggression or energy because of just that as well too. Now, the other thing that I was picking up is that for some of you, this could be a situation where this individual who you're interested in, who you're dealing with, or who has interest in you, they either could have, I don't know if they got married or they got engaged to someone who this could be a situation where they felt like they had to marry this person or at least propose to this person, because it could have been a situation where I don't want to call this person an abuser, okay, because I don't know the full nature. I just am picking up the energy that this is how this person is being identified as. This is the impression that people have of this person. This is this person's reputation. So, like I said, once again, it may be a situation where someone is being falsely accused of things that they have never even done. In some instances, this person has did it. Maybe they're not necessarily abusive. Maybe it was a one-off situation or one-off situations where things escalated because maybe this person was being antagonized or provoked. I do not have all of that information. But what I am picking up is that someone did propose or get married to someone for the sake of maintaining some type of peace. And giving somebody what they wanted. So essentially, that their reputation wouldn't be tarnished. So for some of you, this could be a person that this is not even something that maybe other people may know about them yet, because it could be a situation where they were doing all of, or where they did this, meaning that they proposed to someone or they got married to someone to keep it from coming out that they either got into a escalated fight or altercation with someone, or to keep someone from essentially like blackmailing them and putting something false out about them that they did this when in actuality they didn't, just to appease someone who it feels like is whoever this other person is that they're dealing with. It feels like it's a codependent person, meaning this is someone who is relying on this individual. They're attached to this person for some means of I'm getting support. So this could be someone who is financially taking care of this person. So the person who's being accused of being an abuser, or the person who has had a physical altercation with somebody, and somebody may have threatened that they were gonna tell people or go to the police or do something to try to paint someone in this light. It feels like this person appeased this other codependent energy who is just essentially just using them for money, for finances, for support. Okay, just so that they would not have to deal with the negative ramifications of whatever this backlash would be. So that's another thing. The other situation I'm feeling like is that if this is a secret admirer, then this person is thinking about like weighing the pros and cons, or how would they come and approach you and tell you who they are. Okay. Because I feel this person's been watching you for a while. For others of you, it could be the person who you are with or who you have interest in. So it would be the individual who you know of. But maybe for some of you, you're not talking to this person, or some of you, you don't know that this person like watches you, okay, or this person like tests you. But I feel like this person keeps an eye on you. They think a lot, they process a lot. I'm just getting like they ruminate a lot, like they stay in their mind a lot. It's like they're always in their mind, they're always in their head, okay. So for some of you, like I said, if you're not talking to this person, you're not aware that this person is watching you, and but they're watching you. They're thinking about you constantly. They feel for you and have feelings for you. They miss you. They think about you a whole lot more than what they let on. Okay, so even if they're not talking to you right now, they're still thinking about you, or they're still like watching you. Okay, and they don't think that you know this. Um, for others of you, it could just be a situation where, this person is just not letting on to how deeply they feel for you. I just get a sense that this person just really maintains like a sense that they want to keep their emotions under control. They want to keep their feelings under control. So this could be an individual who really just likes to control things, you know what I'm saying? And one of the things that they control is like their feelings and their emotions, and they don't allow themselves to maybe feel so much or to express so much how they truly genuinely feel about you. Okay, especially if they have a deep interest, or they actually like love you, or they want to um, they really want to be with you in a more significant, deeper manner. But it's just like, I feel as well too, fear creeps in because of the things that have transpired with other negative experiences that they've had, like I said, dealing with one-to-one type of relationship deals, agreements, or contracts and things of that nature. So I feel like they're always factoring that in. I also feel as well too that this person does like to play mind games for some of you as well too. So this person could be manipulative, mentally or emotionally as well too, and they do this to test you, to see how you're going to react, or see how you're going to respond, or what actions you're going to take. Like, if you do this, how will you respond? So this could be someone who likes to psychoanalyze you as well too, because it's like a form of like control. And I just kind of feel like this person just likes to do that. They just like to press buttons just to see like how far they can get away with things. But I also feel like it's because it's like a defense mechanism as well too, because I feel like I said, this person has been abused. So it's almost like they want to test to see like, what are you going to do and how you're going to respond, because they have been physically abused as well for some of you as well too. So I just kind of feel like it's a defense mechanism that they may not be aware of. Those are all the messages I have for you. Be blessed.